Paul Pogba is a name that never fails to ignite debates in the football world. Is he a generational talent with unmatched ability? A misunderstood genius whose brilliance was never fully appreciated? Or an inconsistent player who, despite his immense potential, never truly fulfilled expectations at Manchester United? From his early days as a promising teenager in the Manchester United Academy to his record-breaking return in 2016, Pogba's career at Old Trafford has been nothing short of a roller coaster ride. His time at the club has been filled with moments of magic, stunning long-range goals, pinpoint assists, and dominant midfield performances. Yet, it has also been marked by frustrating inconsistency, recurring injury problems, and off-the-field controversies that often overshadowed his contributions on the pitch. Now, with Manchester United facing a crisis in midfield, rumors of a potential return for Pogba are beginning to surface. The big question is, should the club take the gamble and bring him back for a third stint? Could Pogba be the missing piece in Erik ten Hag's puzzle, providing the creativity and control United desperately need? Or would re-signing him be a step backward, risking the same problems that plagued his previous time at Old Trafford? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into Pogba's history at Manchester United, examine his strengths and weaknesses, and analyze whether re-signing him in March would be a masterstroke or a mistake. Buckle up, because this is going to be a debate that divides opinions among football fans once again. Pogba's first stint at Manchester United, 2009 to 2012. Paul Pogba arrived at Manchester United's youth academy in 2009, having already been identified as a future star in France. With his technical ability, physicality, and confidence on the ball, he was seen as the next big thing in midfield. However, despite impressing at the youth level, Pogba found first-team opportunities hard to come by under Sir Alex Ferguson. United's midfield at the time included experienced players like Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick, and Darren Fletcher, limiting Pogba's chances. Frustrated with the lack of playing time, Pogba left for Juventus in 2012, a move that angered Ferguson, who felt the player and his agent, Mino Raiola, had disrespected the club. Pogba's rise at Juventus, 2012 to 2016. In Italy, Pogba's potential was unlocked. Under Antonio Conte and later Massimiliano Allegri, he flourished in a midfield alongside Andrea Pirlo and Arturo Vidal. During his 4 seasons at Juventus, Pogba won 4 Serie A titles, helped Juventus reach the UEFA Champions League final in 2015, scored 34 goals, and provided 40 assists across all competitions. Developed into one of the best midfielders in the world, known for his dribbling, passing range, and long-distance shooting. By 2016, Pogba was one of the most sought-after players in football. Manchester United, now under Jose Mourinho, saw him as the key to rebuilding their squad and made him the most expensive player in the world, paying €105 million to bring him back. The second coming, Pogba's return to Manchester United, 2016 to 2022. When Pogba returned to Old Trafford, the hype was enormous. He was supposed to be the player who would bring United back to the top of English and European football. His first season was solid, as he helped United win the EFL Cup and the UEFA Europa League. However, from that point on, Pogba's time at United was filled with ups and downs. He had outstanding performances, including a dominant display against Manchester City in 2018, where he scored twice to inspire a comeback win. Pogba would often go from being the best player on the pitch one game to disappearing the next. He missed large chunks of multiple seasons due to injuries. His relationship with Mourinho deteriorated, leading to public disagreements and speculation about his future. His contract situation was always a topic of discussion. and he eventually left the club on a free transfer in 2022. Despite flashes of brilliance, Pogba never truly lived up to the expectations placed on him. Why Pogba thrives for France but struggled at Manchester United? One of the biggest questions about Pogba is why he performs at such a high level for the French national team while struggling with consistency at the club level. With France, Pogba has been a key player in their success, including their 2018 World Cup win. His performances in the tournament were exceptional. He was disciplined, creative, and a leader in midfield. So why the difference? Tactical system. France's system, under Didier Deschamps, provides Pogba with more structure. Playing alongside players like N'Golo Kanté allows him more freedom to express himself. Unlike Manchester United, where managers and tactics constantly changed, the French national team has had a consistent system. Pogba seems more motivated and focused when playing for his country, possibly due to the winning mentality instilled by Deschamps. Should Manchester United re-sign Pogba? Now comes the big question. Should Manchester United consider bringing him back? Manchester United's current midfield lacks a true playmaker. Under Ruben Amorim, the team needs a player who can consistently create chances and dictate the tempo. While Pogba, when fit, possessed that ability in the past, the squad still requires a dynamic presence in midfield to unlock defenses and control games. He knows the club, the league, and what it takes to perform at the highest level. If Pogba returns with a point to prove, he could use this as motivation to show his best form. Since leaving United, Pogba's injury record has worsened. Signing him would be a major risk. Pogba was one of the highest-paid players at United. Would it be worth committing such financial resources again? His previous stint had dressing room controversies. Could his return create unnecessary tension? Instead of re-signing Pogba, invest in younger, more reliable midfielders. Instead of bringing Pogba back, Manchester United should look at other midfielders who could strengthen the squad for the long term. João Neves, PSG. A young, energetic midfielder with great potential. Declan Rice, Arsenal. A proven Premier League performer with leadership qualities. Eduardo Camavinga, Real Madrid. A dynamic midfielder who could be a long-term solution. Moises Caicedo, Chelsea. Strong defensively and capable of controlling midfield battles. United needs stability and consistency in midfield, and these players might be better investments than taking a gamble on Pogba. So, should Manchester United re-sign Paul Pogba in March? While his talent is undeniable, the risks involved make this a questionable move. His past injuries and inconsistency make him an unreliable option. His high wages could be better spent on younger, more consistent players. His history at United suggests that a return might not be successful. While Pogba remains one of the most naturally gifted midfielders of his generation, perhaps his chapter at Manchester United is best left in the past. The club should focus on finding fresh talent rather than looking backward. But what do you think? Would Pogba's return be a masterstroke or a mistake? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.